The Westlands area earlier on, where clearly celebrations are in high gear. All right, so there has been a bit of talk about how Kenyans are waiting, some more anxious than others during this period for whatever reason it may be. So how to cope with anxiety during elections is a question that many Kenyans are currently grappling with. And as NTV's Oko Okusa found out, some residents of Kisumu town have devised certain ways of dealing with the apprehension. Take a look.
Now, according to a guide on how to cope with election anxiety, Kenyans are advised to at least observe 4 things. One is how to spend your time during this period. In fact, people are advised that if you can get a good book, this is the time to read it, or if you can get a movie, watch it. And those who can ride a bike, this is the time to practice, or take a walk in the park. 2, Kenyans are also advised to control their media consumption. And here we are talking about the social media platforms that you visit, and also be careful on what you consume, especially at this time when fake news is on the rise. 3, we are also advised to observe or consume what is giving you positive hope and avoid worst-case scenarios. And finally, you are also asked to prepare yourself for a worst-case scenario so that in case the outcome of the election doesn't go your way, then you have your shock absorbers in place. But I also went out on the streets of Kisumu just to sample how section of the residents here are coping with the anxiety during this period. Let's hear from this gentleman here. Start by introducing yourself.
My name is John Riaga. I'm a resident of Kisumu City.
So how are you coping with the election anxiety at this period, in this period where there's a lot of uncertainty in the air?
There's a lot of apprehension. Myself, I think I've had a lot of butterflies because I know the IEBC has 7 days to give us the winner of the presidential contest. But those 7 days are apparently too long. And just like myself, I know there are a lot of other people who have found it difficult to cope. It is easier said than done when we are told to look for other ways of coping with the anxiety. But I think it is getting into levels that, that can get anyone worried. So we are here, we are waiting, hoping for the best and preparing for the worst, as you say.
Yeah, I have the same anxiety. Actually, I've been watching the TV the whole of yesterday, but today I decided just to put it off. I don't want to watch anything because I've been waiting and waiting. I knew that today, because we are opening schools, I'm a teacher, because I know we are opening schools on Monday, I knew at least we'll get the results before we go back to class. Now that today is Friday, tomorrow will be a Saturday, everything is quiet. I don't know if it's going to be the same thing that happened the other time, but I hope that today Chebukati will announce the results.
Tuliona hakuna haja ya kustrain kwa TV na hakuna matokeo. Unaona? Sasa kama mwenye atashinda tu ashinde tu. Sisi tutafanya kazi chini ya mwenye Mungu ametupea.
Wakenya wasihubiri tu, matokeo itakuwa vizuri vile utatarajia. Sioni usaka.
So mwombi yetu tulikuwa tunaomba atangaze hii kitu hata ikiwezekana hata kama ni leo. At least watu wakuwe na furaha, biashara iendelee vile ilikuwa inaendelea. Sasa hivi biashara ime stand still. Kila kona hakuna hata mtu anatembea. Juu watu watakuwa na wasiwasi, wajui ni nini itatokea baadaye.
Wasiwasi nayo iko. Sasa yeye angalie venye anaweza tusaidia sisi wa Kenya. Tujue ukweli na biashara iendelee. Si unaona kila kitu hata hapa Kisumu vitu zimesimama, hata makazi, maduka watu wamefunga, watu wanatembea tu, lakini hatuna ukweli ama amani.
Nilisema TV jana saa 4 asubuhi. Kwa vile naona saa hizi natetemeka sana, kwa maana tunaomba kama IEBC wanaweza tangaza hii kitu. Tuko na shida mtu wangu, kila mtu ako na shida. Kwa maana ukiona TV unaona 49%, 46% tunasanga hii 49%. Hii kura inaenda wapi?
Sisi tunaongea tu, lakini kiongozi ya Kenya Mungu ndiye anajua. Tumwachilie Mungu chochote. Kila kitu Mungu amejipanga. Tunaweza jipanga kama mwanadamu, lakini Mungu ndiye amepanga kila kitu. Hatuwezi jilazimisha, si ndio?
Those are some of the coping mechanisms of the residents here in Kisumu. Oko Okusa is my name. Back to you in the studio.
Okay.